All right, so obviously this video is going to be a little different. Yeah, usually I'm trying to talk about stoicism and stuff and how it helps in real life. You know, I've interviewed veterans talking about how it helps them pursue their careers or different life pursuits, whatever it is that's going on. And I got a couple more of those coming on the way. But Stoics were pretty big on having something to do on the side, kind of like hobbies. I know a big common one was hunting. Myself, I have not started hunting. I do plan to. As you can see back here, I've got a couple hobbies. Fishing rod, I've only used that a couple times. I have a youth compound bow that I bought because it's all I could find and afford at the time. And I got some pretty good practice with it. Other hobbies, obviously I paint, right? These are all hand painted. These here, I'll show that real quick. Let that focus. Cool, dope. I play guitar and stuff like that. And so today I'm talking about a holster, all right? Because this is one of the things I do. I go shoot every once in a while when there's ammo available, which has not been for a minute now. All right, so let's get into that. All right, so this is my Springfield XD in 9mm. For those of you that don't know, the Springfield XD was designed to be a service pistol. It was a competition with the Glock, and obviously everyone loves the Glock. But the Glock ended up winning that competition. You know, they got that spot as the U.S. service pistol. And the reason they went about that was they actually offered a better deal. So it was more of a money thing. They got more weapons and stuff. But yeah, and you know, people hate to hear that. But yeah, this is a true competitor with the Glock, the Springfield XD service pistol. This is the 4-inch model. The only issue with that is that there's not much aftermarket products for this weapon. But this thing is definitely amazing. I mean, that grip is super ergonomic, feels great. Whenever I go to draw it, I always find that front sight. Typically, this is where I end up whenever I draw. All right, I know you're supposed to be practicing with your draw anyways, but just to naturally find that each time you draw it, I mean, that's a great feeling. It just, I don't know. Anyways, the reason I'm making this video is because, again, like I said, there's not that much aftermarket product for this weapon. So, whoa, touched my light right there. I'm in my camera. Just gonna review this holster, the T40. Let me stop that real quick. All right, T40 holster by Orpaz. All right, this thing is super amazing. It's got 2 levels of retention. You got the magnet up there in the front, and then you got the actual locking mechanism back here, which is activated by a thumb switch. Now, the cool thing about this is, let's see here. So the magnet right here, this could be accommodated to go back and forth, as well as this. So I cinched mine down a little bit in order for it to fit my Springfield comfortably where I wanted it, okay? And you can make this go back, you can make this go back, so you can raise your pistol higher, slightly lower. I think it gives you about an inch and a half of space. This part here, you can adjust it going up and down. So it accommodates a light. There's enough space on here, so if you have an optic on your weapon, then you can go ahead and fit that. Another cool thing is when they sent this over, this was about $120, right? $130, $120. They sent the low ride adjustment, because this is the one I was going for. I wanted the low ride. Okay, they have the low ride, and it also came with the paddle holster as well, or the paddle attachment, right? So you can swap this out. You can swap this into there, and so on and so forth. You're able to adjust it, right? Whether you want it straight down, canted forward, canted back, you know, whatever helps you in your draw or you're putting away. And this thing is awesome. All right, I might end up moving my camera again. Hold on, give me a second. All right, so the magnet itself, let's see here. Pretty strong. All right, but yeah, this is pretty strong. All right, and then this also helps. And again, like I said, you can adjust this back and forth. I wanted it just to clear that part back there. Obviously, you don't want nothing touching it. You don't want to go and click the thumb activation, and it gets lodged in there. All right, and the amazing thing about this, again, like I said, accommodates a light, accommodates an optic. But when you're going in to grab that grip, your thumb immediately grabs that activation lever first. So, boom. Let's do that again. Right, it's right here. So right here, by the time your thumb touches it, you're still not, you know, you don't have that real estate. And then once you do get it, And you gotta rip this thing out. Like I said, that magnet is pretty strong, so that's pretty cool. It took me a minute to get adjusted to it, but again, I have super confidence in this thing. Simply amazing. And that's it. Make another video of me shooting it in a little bit, much later. Yeah, the only issue I had with this was the light I have on here. I had to buy another light. If you look here, the switch on my light, it sticks out way too far to the wall. So when I put it inside, literally just if I touch a little bit, that light gets activated. So I went ahead and ordered another light from Amazon by Fiachi, right? Or it's the switch in the back where it toggles like sideways like that, and I can move it with my finger, and I don't have to worry about hitting the wall. And I'm going to be moving this light onto a shotgun later on. And yeah, this thing is great. It's an amazing holster. $120, $130 depending on what model you get, what version. Fully adjustable. You know, like I said, this is a foreign service model. You can put this in there. You can adjust it for a slightly larger weapon. Optics ready. Not much to say about that. It's pretty awesome. I really like it.